Hey there. Okay, welcome to Last of Us Season 2, Episode 2, and it's called Through the Valley. And yeah, don't worry, I got some good old new vodka because we're going to be needing this stuff. And yeah, just finished the episode, just finished some slides, boys and girls. And for anybody, who played the game, get your golf clubs ready. You'll know what the reference is. But let's get into this. I'm pouring some Pepsi because Pepsi and vodka. There we go. Now, previously on The Last of Us Part 2, previously is important. We have Joel and his therapist. Joel, say the thing. Say it.
Say it. Say it!
Well, Dina and Ellie, they kissed, but also, Joel, what'd you do? What'd you do, Joel? I saved her. And that's pretty much the entire episode. Also, we get Abby. She shows up. And also, now these new cordyceps and these mushrooms and whatever the virus, it's now inside the town. It's in the pipes, and we're all going to die.
We're all gonna die.
Here we go. Opening. Pedro Pascal, Belle Ramsey. Yeah, Pedro Pascal. He'll sure be in more. Let's get into this. The Last of Us. Okay, now we start off with the character Abby, and Abby is having a flashback, apparently. Also, she has a gun, and she's talking to herself. Herself's talking to her, like saying, hey, don't go in there. Why not? Don't go in there. Because he's dead. Because his brains are on the floor. But who's him? Who could it be? Somebody important? I wonder if we'll find out this episode. And
yes, we will.
so Abby wakes up, her and a little makeshift party there. Fuck. And don't worry. Even when I drink, I do say the F word a lot, and I drop my fair share of F-bombs. And boy, take a shot every time in this episode, they say the word fuck, right? So Abby's looking at the settlement, and, looks pretty good. Warming everybody up. Essentially, they're saying, like, you know what? We need to get a plan. They're also worried about, look, they got full fucking power lines. Saying it yet again. But they're just talking about the layout. They have some soldiers down there. We could probably take them, but also the dogs, Dogs are, you don't want to fuck with dogs. Who does? Bottom line is, Abby's telling Owen, all we care about is Joel. He's all I give a shit about, and revenge, just like revenge guac.
Revenge guac.
Being fair, good wide shot, tense music playing. I did like this. I mean, the show, for all my problems with the show, it's a well-looking show. Not going to fight that.
You're good looking.
Basically, Abby and her people are saying, you know what? You don't have a plan. You're a freaking idiot. All right. Bella, wow. Ellie, whatever, Bella, same thing. She wakes up and Jesse, here's half the internet. Wow, you look like shit.
I'm what?
You're just fucking ugly.
Somebody had to say it, right? But, yeah, so you know what? She, Dina, your ex-girlfriend, your former girlfriend, your current baby mama, whatever, she kissed me. He's like, damn, we've all been broken up a week. You're already making moves? And like, no, it's, no, it was all her. It wasn't me. She was drunk. He's like, yeah, I don't really give a shit. But he pops his head in. Pretty fucked up, though, and, fuck you. But basically what happens is Jesse's talking to Ellie and saying that the infected, they're getting smarter. They're evolving. But it feels like they're using some kind of like dead insulation. They're finding dead bodies. Live dead bodies under dead bodies. So basically the zombies were freaking playing possum and hiding and keeping themselves warm. Kind of strange, right? Also, because they were underneath the snow. But they're worried about how many. Is it 5? Is it 10? Is possibly 1,000? She's like, yeah, 1,000. Here you go, Ellie. Yet again, get the fuck out of here.
Wow, little lady's got a potty mouth.
Let's go find this stuff out. Jesse, oh boy, that's a face she's making.
I think I'm gonna be sick.
But Jesse's saying that. Ellie, you know what? You've been avoiding Joel. Everyone knows it. And it's complicated. You would understand. Did you guys figure it out? No, but yeah, we'll have like a fucking daddy-daughter day. Boy. But where is Joel? Well, him and Dina, his new best friend, his new surrogate daughter, they left about an hour ago. I won't get into too much of this, but basically, in the game, I don't want to be like that, but Tommy and Joel leave. Now it's Dina and Joel. Not a big deal. But so basically, Tommy, he's just being the town mayor, whatever the hell he is.
Like it matters?
Oh, it matters.
We have to have drills because a storm is coming, almost like winter is coming. And there's a storm coming, and just their safety precautions. I mean, they are in a town, and just saying that, if you see flares, people got to hide, get into the basement. Everyone else get up on the roofs and everything, grab guns because shit could go wrong. And we get, oh boy. So what happens is Tommy, his very diverse wife, is talking to Jesse and also Ellie. And here we go. Say it. What's going on, Seth? Remember Seth? Remember you said that word last episode, the D word?
I'm not a dyke.
But yeah, you need to apologize. Apologize to her, Seth. Do it. Yeah, I shouldn't have said it. I'm sorry. I'm a grumpy, old, pathetic man. And just the entire time, she's like just staring with just no emotion. I mean, to her credit, she's very good at showing no emotion, just staring.
It's a fucking robot.
I shouldn't have thought it. And you know what? He gives her the sandwiches and she takes them like, whatever. I was waiting for the infamous bigot sandwiches, which happened in the game. The one line they didn't keep. I would have actually given credit if they would have kept the bigot sandwiches. But yeah, set the sorry. Let's get out of here. Let's go investigate. I fucking hope so. Boy, just again, they love dropping that shit. Now, to their credit, yet again, excellent wide shot. The show looks fantastic. We have Abby out there. Abby is freezing her ass off. Good, but yeah, she's cold and just waiting. Another excellent wide shot. All right. So, what's going on? Because a storm is coming, Tommy and everyone, they're getting ready. They're just preparing for this possible attack. They're not sure. And what happens is because Joel's out there with Dina, they can't get him on the radio.
Where the hell is he?
Now we have Jesse and Ellie. They're out there. They find some shelter. And oh my God, am I fucking hallucinating? Boy, yet again. What's happening is you get into a 7-Eleven and it has a bunch of weed. A weed 7-Eleven. It's kind of beautiful in some ways.
Pot! Small amount of pot!
I'm talking about this character named Eugene. Eugene, he is a firefly. Almost like the Fireflies. Almost like that'll be part of this episode in some important capacity, right? But Eugene, apparently, well, he was a firefly. And also, damn, remember last episode? Remember the therapist? Remember Joel killing this poor woman's innocent, loving husband? Yeah, sure. But so Joel had to put him down. It was a raw deal. Now Abby's out there, with a gun, trying to find Joel and being a super bitch. And oh God, no, she falls. She falls down and lands into a whole freaking big zombie grave. But here's a kicker. It's cold outside, very cold outside. The thing is, they're not all fucking dead, and especially clickers. Clickers are freaking dangerous, and they start moving, and you're like, oh shit.
Oh no, she's definitely going to die.
Abby, what you gotta do, just start fucking running. And again, to the credit, probably some CG, but just I'd say a lot of practical effects with the actors. These zombies, like the 28 Days zombies, are fucking sprinting, and they're pretty goddamn terrifying. Abby's running, she finds a ladder, jumps up there, and to their credit, this is from the game itself, and she's crawling, and trying to get to her. One of them breaks through the fence. It's snarling, trying to kill her, and guess who saves her? Shoots the thing in the head. It's Joel. Look, a man saved her. That's gotta be so terrible, right? The person she's trying to find just happens to be right there. Boy, just lots of plot convenience, huh? The one guy, this entire town, entire settlement she's trying to find, just happened to be the one to save her, right? Also, she's probably happy. She's probably very, grateful and in depth to Joel for saving her life, right?
Something is very wrong here.
Anyway, he says, can you run? Yeah, I can run. So they get into a barn. Boy, she's panting. Everybody is, disheveled and weakened. Dina's like, Joel, please keep saying the name Joel because that's important. And Abby's like, Joel, I know that name. Wait a second. You're the piece of shit I'm looking for. Hey, kid, you good? Any bites? No, I'm fine. But essentially, the storm is getting a lot worse and we should head back to town. We'll freeze. It's not going to happen. But Joel and Dina, don't worry. I have a bunch of friends. We're all friendly. We're definitely not there to set you up and kill you. No, of course. Trust us, Joel. Trust us. Yeah. And now, to his credit right there, Joel and Dina are like, well, we're kind of low on options. Let's just go with this strange chick we just met, and we can probably trust her. Tommy, with this girl who's in a wheelchair, they're just on the radio, just calling. And Joel, get on the fucking line. They can't find him. All right. Ellie's back here with Jesse. She's having a good time. She's wearing a mask and all joking. It's Ellie. Now she's being funny when she's not dropping constant F-bombs and not being a total bitch to Joel. Jesse gets on the radio, and Amy, what's going on? Well, bottom line is we can't find Joel and Dina. They're out there, and of course, yet again, fuck. Hey, look, Henry Cavill.
Fuck.
They go back to the town. They're checking out more pipes, and boy, this damn fungus are like, oh shit, more fungus. This is getting pretty serious. Now they see it, and this I'm sure will be addressed into later on during the season. This is not accurate to the game, so I have no idea where they're going with this, and that's kind of cool. But Jesse tells Ellie that there's an oval shape with this mine. They have to split up and they'll converse. But the bottom line is, check this mine because they're pretty sure that's where Joel and Dina should be, going to a mine. Definitely not going to a log cabin. Now we have right here, again, excellent wide shot. The horses. We have Joel, Dina, and Abby. They're running, and look, it's a World War Z marathon. These things are sprinting, and they're just coming down. And hey, man, it does look good. Won't debate that. That shot, fucking beautiful shot. On HBO, man, they spared no expense.
Really spectacular. Spared no expense.
Okay, now we have this one guy. He's out there. We get to the settlement. He's looking with the binoculars, and oh shit, game over, man.
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over. What the fuck are we gonna do now? What are we gonna do?
Now everyone's like, hit the bell, hit the bell. The British are coming, or the zombies are coming. You know what's going to happen. In fact, in 5 minutes out, and everyone's getting prepared, and they put these basically, two towers. They start putting these makeshift where ladders out, and they start putting some oil barrels. And to their credit, again, holy shit! And everyone's getting ready. They got flamethrowers right here. Jackson Hole. Everyone's like Jackson Hole, and for Theoden and for Gondor, and they have this whole battle sequence. And I watched it a second time. I timed it. This entire battle sequence takes place in about 12 minutes, and this was not part of the game. In terms of action, in terms of this being shot, this is fucking well shot. I'm going to give him credit for that one. It's a pretty good freaking kick-ass battle sequence.
It was glorious.
Tommy's taking the torches, throws the torches, and here we go. All right, cool. Let's see. They're shooting. These guys are shooting their guns out, and they're fucking trying. Back to Ellie, Joel, and Abby, and hey, look, man, they see from a distance the town is fucked up, and there's a big fight breaking on. But hey, don't worry, Joel and Dina. The lodge is up just ahead. Don't worry, it's like a minute away. Trust us. Nice visual right there. These guys are just unloading rounds and rounds and rounds, and they're just fucking firing. And holy shit, it's a battle sequence. Then we get a bloater, and you're like, a bloater?
We are fucked.
Now, bloaters in the game and the TV show, they're big, they're hulking, they're pretty hard to take down. This one seems to be pretty much bigger than the fucking one we've seen in last season, and it's coming, boys, and everyone's like, let's get prepared. Now, eventually, this big son of a bitch, and knocks through their friggin' fence there, and it's coming, boys. And everyone, again, they're on top of the roofs, they're aiming down. They're just shooting, and holy shit, it's a great battle sequence. Hands off to them. The people, as they were supposed to do, they're hiding inside the basements, just praying to God and praying to Buddha and Jesus, and please, let's all not die. Tommy, he's got a flamethrower, and he's just like, burn, motherfuckers, burn. Man, these people, they're trying their best. He's infected. They're fucking smart, and they're sprinting. And Tommy, he sees this bloater and starts shooting at it. And come on, you big son of a bitch, come take me out. And it's just Tommy sprinting and gets into this Gandalf moment where you should not pass. He's sitting there running back and just like, you big son of a bitch. And this thing is just hulking. It's slow. It's coming at him. And I do like the fact that you see the gauge. It's going like 180 and 60 and 40. Why won't you fucking die already? And eventually it's about to kill him, and just it plops over him. Blah, and Tommy's just like, holy shit. But yeah, I'm alive, and thank God. And what they do?
Release the hounds.
Good dog. Dogs do their job. They're just taking out infected left and right. Tommy's got a pistol left, and like, fuck it, let's just do what we gotta do. Shooting, and everyone just working in tandem. Look at the dog, ripping that thing apart. And man, these are some freaking kick-ass fucking trained dogs. This is John Wick 3 dogs. All right, cool. Now we get back to, oh boy.
Fucking crazy bitch.
Here we go, boys and girls. Get your drinks ready. So.
Oh God, someone's gonna die.
Okay, they get inside. Abby's being nice. Help them out too. Oh, I'm okay. And poor Dina's, her arm is messed up, and her hand. And give her some medical attention. And really quick, Dina's like, you have some WLF on your backpacks right there, and you have a little patch. What the hell does that mean? What's going on? Again, right here inside of the game, this is Tommy and Joel. Tommy's knocked the fuck out, and Joel has a bad day. But now this is Dina. But hey, I'm Abby. Yeah. And okay, well, who are you guys? Don't worry about that yet. But he's on the radio. Tommy, come in. Right now, boy, Abby tells the entire party, hey, look, guys, it's Joel. You know that name? And they're all like,
I understood that reference.
look, Joel, the guy we're looking for. This ain't gonna turn out well. So, of course, what they do, they grab Dina, and hey, we're not going to hurt her. Joel's like, what the fuck? And they all put their guns on Joel, and hey, listen, we're just going to put her to sleep for a while. They basically tell them that they're going to take Dina, knock her out, put a little needle inside of her, and do it. If you don't do it, I'm going to smash her fucking head in. Smash her in the fucking head. And Joel's like, okay, so who the hell are you people? Now, at this point, I'm not going to do a scene-by-scene comparison, but at this point in the game, Abby already took a shotgun, shot Joel, and they pinned him down. He's screaming, and now we have a good 10 minutes of fucking exposition. Boy, does she do some goddamn monologuing.
You sly dog. You got me monologuing. I can't believe.
We're not raiders. Do we look like raiders to you? No. He's like, wait, fireflies? Oh yeah, fireflies. I recognize that name.
Why did you say that name?
But yes, fireflies. And she's like, you know what? There are no more fireflies. thanks to you, you know. Oh, don't worry, Dina. He just, here's a roofie, here's a needle, just take it. You go to sleep for an hour. It'll be okay. Joel, you know what? That's a nice scar you have up there. I'm trying to fast forward to this monologuing because it hurts my feelings. Ugh. But yeah, what are you about 6 feet tall? And like, look at again, Paige, you're not the biggest dude, 6 feet tall. Abby's like 5'1", 5'2". Very big difference between the two of them. I'm sure she could probably kick his ass in a fight, right? You're 6 feet, and you're pretty handsome. This is all gonna matter before I possibly kill you. But yeah, Joel, tell the truth, Joel. Just say it. Say the truth. I'll get you one chance, and I'll let her live. And okay, but when was the last place you saw the fireflies? And he's like, all right, well, about 5 years ago, Salt Lake. I killed a bunch of people. And okay, at least you're fucking honest. Also, I did save your life, asshole. Not that that matters to you, Abby, because you're a psychotic psycho bitch. But what she do? Pulls out a shotgun, and again, boy, she can barely handle that shotgun. It's twice her size. But what she do? Shoots him in the leg.
Can't believe that bitch shot me.
Shoots him. Oh God. What did she say? Tourniquet him, and they're all like, she actually shot him. Oh shit. But yeah, she just calls him a cold-blooded person, and you gotta be cold-blooded killing these people. And how many people, Joe, did you kill that day? How many innocent fireflies? How many innocent people weren't there to butcher Ellie and kill an innocent young girl? Plus, the fireflies were very peaceful. They didn't kill anybody at all. They were the good guys. Yeah, but 18 soldiers that day, Joel. You killed 18 soldiers. Don't worry, he killed a lot more too. But also one doctor, and you're like, one doctor? How's this doctor important? Wait a second. An unarmed doctor you shot in the head.
And I would do it all again.
That was my dad. And you're like, my dad or your dad? No way.
That explains a lot.
We don't find out that Abby, this was her father until like, I don't know, halfway into the game. It's been a while, but it's a big reveal later on, like plot twist, right? But it was my dad. But yeah. And also too, the entire time he's like this, he's watching her, not doing nothing, but just keep monologuing. It's only been like 10 minutes. Just keep talking some more. But yeah, he just walked right past his body, but I had to see him. I had to see his brains on the floor. But I was 19. I was an innocent girl. Yeah. But I've been in the military and a militia for about 5 years now. Our commander gave us bullshit code, don't kill people, can't defend themselves. But, doesn't apply to you, Joel, because you're awful. I'm going to kill you, though, because you're a lawless piece of shit. Everyone just like fucking agrees what you did was wrong. Everyone agrees the fact that you saved a innocent 14-year-old from being killed for your bullshit propaganda and agenda. Everyone agrees, right? But hey, look, what do we see right here? A golf bag and some golf clubs. I wonder what she's possibly going to do with this stuff.
Let's just play some golf.
And right here, but this is my favorite line right now in the episode because Joel, at this point, he's saying what we've all been thinking. Because you know what's funny, Joel? I've waited so long. Oh, just shut the fuck up and do it already. Joel, you legend.
He's a legend.
Jesus Christ, won't you shut up? There's too much exposition. Yeah, you're a stupid old man. You don't get to rush this because, boy, that golf club, all like 1.5 pounds of it and her bird-like arms looks very intimidating. What does she do? First, she hits him in the knee twice, and he's like, he's screaming. She's hitting him. And even everyone in her party's just like, damn, this is pretty sick, bitch. But okay. And I'm going to keep hitting him. And they're all just like, man, this is painful watching her beat a guy in his knee. Now we're back to Ellie. Her and Jesse still, they split up and she's trying to find this mine and happens to look up and sees, wait a second, fresh horse tracks, almost like somebody went up into this lodge, right? Okay, I'll follow this. And right there, now Abby's on top of Joel, all 5'1" of her, and she's punching him. I started laughing only because
Looks fucking stupid.
his knee is injured, but he's twice your size and just, yeah, sure, she's kicking his ass, right? But everyone's just like, oh God, it's so horrible. She's beating him to death.
Enough already.
Right there, he's not dead. He's injured. He's damn sure, fucked up, but he still could be saved. He probably won't die. At this point, poor Owen is just like, Abby, for Christ's sake, just end it already. It's getting painful to watch. We're sick and tired of this shit. But Ellie, she shows up. I'm like, wait a second, something seems wrong here. Okay, she walks in there. She hears shouting, and doof, doom, doom, and thudding, and oh my God, Joel, no, you're being beaten on by a girl half your size, and she's hitting him still because she's not really damaging him at all. It's just painful to watch and listen to. And oh shit, no. They all jump Ellie and she's like, fuckers right here. No, Joel. And, okay. Now Joel's got some more blood and it was pretty sad, and kudos to Pedro because he doesn't say anything. You see his index fingers twitching, and he can't like he's all messed up. He can't speak. He's twitching, and yeah, it does suck. But we all know what's coming, boys and girls. Joel, fucking get up. I'm gonna keep saying more f bombs. Don't worry, Joel. So, but Joel, get up, and Bella's trying her ass off. I still preferred Ashley, who voices her in the game, her performance, but Bella's trying, and she's giving her all. I'll give her credit on that. Owen's like, for God's sake, just end it already. It's painful to watch. All right, Joel, please, just Joel, get up. Fucking get up.
On your feet, soldier!
Hey, look, a stabbing weapon. I wonder what she's gonna do with this, right? She'll probably let him live, right? Yeah. Please just don't do it. And what'd she do? And just takes it and yep, Joel, rest in peace. I'm gonna miss you, Joel.
That's right, bitch. Cry.
Yeah, Joel, he got it. So a little different in the game, but still the same premise. Right here, oh man. Good makeup job on them. Good on Pedro for just looking away like, ugh. But what does she do? I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you, yells it again. You're all gonna fucking die. Yes, that should be very important to later on in the season and the end of the storyline. I'm gonna fucking kill every one of you. You're all gonna fucking die for killing my surrogate father right in front of me. That'll pay off later. Yeah. So this asshole calls Joe a fucking pendejo. I'm pretty sure he spits on him in the game too. Yeah, he spits on him like, okay. What does she do? And to her credit, Bella and Ellie, she crawls over there and she just grabs Joel. She pulls it out because maybe he could still be alive and pulls it out and he ain't alive, kid. And she's crying and holding him. To her credit, again, good shot right there, good acting. Joel, he's gone, and we get a POV shot, from the ceiling, and you're just looking at this wide shot. That's it. Damn, sucks. Abby and her shitty team there, they walk away and are playing in the background. I fear no evil and blah blah. And right here, Jesse shows up. You see it in the background on a horse. They showed Tommy real quick not real quick. Right here, this one of his guys on the roof there. He's like, "Oh man, I was bitten." The guy's like, "Sorry," and if you're bit, you're fucking dead, pal. They do show us a part with Tommy, and I got to take a still of it where he's hugging his wife. He starts crying. I'm not sure at this point if he knows Joel's dead yet, but he was crying and or just maybe he survived his onslaught, but I just did miss that part right there. Sorry. But yeah. And of course we have Jesse. Dina finally woke up from her being roofied, and there's Ellie. What are they doing? They're taking Joel, they're dragging his body, and that's it. That's the end of the episode. And again, nice wide shot right there. Sorry, I'm burping. And that is the end of episode 2, Through the Valley. How do I feel about it? I mean, I'll say it again, guys. To be fair, I try to be as balanced as possible. The show is well shot. Won't debate that. The action sequence with the zombies attacking the settlement, fucking awesome. And to her credit, Bella Ramsey was acting her ass off, and she was trying to just convey so much emotion and loss. And, Abby she's not the game Abby, but poor girl acting as her, she's trying her ass off. The one thing I did like better in the game is that Joel, once Joel's shot in the leg, it takes 2 guys, they're pinning him down, he's struggling. I didn't appreciate the whole Joel's like this for 5-6 minutes, and I'm like, why she's doing her 6 minutes of monologuing? No offense, you're twice her size. If they're gonna kill him anyway, fuck it. Why not jump on her? Why not grab her and use her as a human shield? Why not grab somebody else and fight them off? Why not just struggle and fight back?
You can act like a man! What's the matter with you?
Even when she swung the club at him, no offense, the chick is, I'm 5'6" and I can kick her ass. If somebody's above me, even with an injured leg, swinging a golf club, he could have grabbed that shit and took it and just, at any point when she's on top of him too, grabbed her and bit her in the fucking neck, fought back. I don't like the fact that Joel just sat there and just accepted it, man. Like, fight back, dude. Like, Joel should, after everything he's been through in the first game, and that you figure the 20 years since his daughter Sarah died, it's just like him sitting there and just, please kill me. And I mean, it's my criticism, but overall, to their credit, I didn't think these guys would have the balls to kill Joel in episode 2, and they did. I'm like,
you've earned my respect.
Because the bottom line is, how many people still want to watch a show without Joel? The whole dynamic of The Last of Us was the relationship between Joel and Ellie. That's gone, and now it just turns into a big revenge tale, which most people didn't like. But I'll be fair, I'll keep watching it. We're already 2 episodes in. I'm just really shocked that Joel's already gone. But didn't hate this episode. I overall don't like the storyline of Last of Us 2. But objectively, as a TV show, it's not really fucking bad. I just didn't like the way that Joel died. I feel like they could have there's just so much more they could do with the storyline, but you know what? To their credit, they are being faithful to the game because that's basically how he died, not shot for shot, but it's like 90% close to how he died in the game. So kudos on that, guys. Yeah, so it is a pretty good episode. I hate to say it, but I'm not going to sit here and just shit on it every single week. I'm not going to praise it, but I didn't hate watching it. It was okay. All right. So that's it. I have to get ready for work as I always do. I'll see you guys later. Hope you like my weird little half-hour review, 28-minute review. I'll see you next week and just we'll see if Bella Ramsey can carry the rest of this show. I'm not sure if she can, but hey, I'll be here. I'll see you later. Cheers.